Yaga yaga. So, chosen vessels, anointed ones, people who have the oil. This is a positive message today. So, on your walk, on your journey, on your healing path, in your social groups, people gang up on you. At your toxic workplace, you're singled out. In your neighborhood, narcissistic landlords, narcissistic neighbors grouping up, spreading information on you, flying monkeys, people opening the curtain twitchers, people you don't know before, sending you energetic abuse via bad looks, via evil eye towards you for no reason that you don't know, you never met them before. Family members keeping tabs on you, stalking you, breaking into your devices, not showing up on your door without being asked, randomly. Family members showing up on the same day or the next day after you're hungover, when you spend 90% of the time, 95% of the time not even going out. The night you decide to go out, family members will be there. People constantly following you, wanting to be close to you, wanting to copy you, copycats everywhere you go. What is one way to combat a lot of this? Okay, one way to combat this, people in the gym fighting you energetically, wanting to be near you, wanting to use the exact same machine as you, cycling, racing with you, keep trying to run you over. What perfect way to combat this? It's pretty simple, to be honest with you. It's to go harder. You have to I keep saying music because that's what I was doing before, and I didn't do this, I didn't follow my own advice, but I'm giving you the advice. If you're an athlete, brother, if you're an athlete, go harder, train harder at the gym, do more laps, lift more weights, do more reps, do more push-ups, do more pull-ups, do more dips, do more burpees, do more whatever it is that you're doing. Do what you're doing, do it with no fear. When people are looking at you, show no fear, stay calm, be kind. Don't turn into them. They want to put a bit of their wickedness into you, because what tends to happen when you're getting all this resistance is you tend to retaliate. And it's actually very normal to retaliate, because when you're retaliating, all you're doing is fighting back, having respect for yourself, standing your ground, which isn't wrong. But sometimes you have to fight these people back with your absence. You have to fight them back with your silence. You have to fight them back by not matching their energy or matching them where they are, but accepting them for where they are. What that means is, when they're getting angry at you, and they're wanting a response from you. They're wanting a response from you. One of the good things to do is to just leave them where they stand. Let them deal with their own, with their own negativity, with their own petulance, with their own sense of importance. Let them deal with it. You can't make this stuff up, how these people move. You can't make this stuff up. The word I used to call it something. I used to have a term for it, which I used to call it endless intrigues. That's it. So you go one way, they say another way. You count one thing, they'll give you something else. This even happens in the work world also, when you're talking about certifications and you're looking for work. You may have a higher, more technical certification. You may have a more difficult technical degree, yet they will ask you for a specific thing you don't have. But the thing you don't have, you will have a different version of it, a harder version, which would mean you would be able to get the lower version. However, they will ask you for the lower version, and if you have the lower version, then they'll ask you for a different version. So I'll give you an example. There's different types of testing equipment, tests, but there is a level of it which is included in the college course or diploma. You may be applying for a job where you won't be the head person on the job. Morning. You won't be the head person, so you will not be signing off the job. So you don't need the more difficult testing certification. Certification, is that correct? Yeah. And they will ask you for that, and you're thinking, well, I have the basic version, which was included in my diploma, which means I understand, what the tests mean, what the results mean, schedule of results, what, you can conclude from your answers from the machine. And even if you didn't, you could also find out. There's YouTube, there's the internet, there's also people on site who will know, who will have that certification, but they will ask you. So you don't have a certain thing, that's what they'll ask you. That's what it is when you're arguing with these characters. If you say A, they say B. You say, I want to go left. They'll say, let's go right. You say, the sky's blue. They'll say, the sky is grey. So it's endless intrigue, so you can't win it. The only way you can win is to work on yourself, get another job, a better job, get another house, a better flat, get a better car, if they're trying to fight you on that. If they harm your pets, your dogs, you get a new dog. If you're training in a certain park and they start showing up and they know your time, change the time you go to another park, find another park. The only way we as the people with the oil can be successful in this moment right now is actually to be in charge of your domain. That's the only way. There is no joining in with these people, groups. It tends to end the same way. It tends to turn into a competition. It tends to be being singled out by these characters. It tends to be bullying. It tends to be sabotage. It tends to be gang stalkers. It tends to be voyeurs. It tends to be just tricks. That's what I mean. It's a lot of tricking, a lot of finding ways to delay what it is you're doing. As we say, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So the only way you can defeat all of this is to go harder in whatever it is that you're doing. Create your own space, create your own event companies, create your own running clubs, create and curate your own exhibitions, create your own libraries, create your own houses, own your own businesses, win your own trophies, create your own trophies, deal with people that is outside of what these guys are doing. Don't look for their validation. Make your own award shows. No crying on Leonardo DiCaprio's shoulders. Not wanting to be accepted by satanic people, demonic task force. We don't want their respect. We don't want their acceptance. We don't want their validation. We want to validate ourselves. We want to live our life, and we want to keep moving forward in a positive way.